The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
I mean, got taken down by one person with a bow, so it can't be that good. Hey everyone, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Previously on, we caught back up with Nil. He's as weird as always, and he helped us fight a bandit camp. And that's pretty much all that happened last week, right? I'm joking, of course. We went up to Maker's End, which was actually the Faro Automated Solutions headquarters, where we learned so much about the apocalypse and so much about Ted Faro, who is the head of this facility making machines. We learned about Dr. Elizabeth Sobek, who is the woman that a lot of the computers seem to be mistaking Aloy for, that the Focus told us she had a 99.47% DNA match to. And just so many answers, but also so many questions, new questions. We met Silence, who is the mysterious caller who's been talking to us over the Focus. I think he's in some sort of room that allows him to have access to a computer. I think he has computer access, and that's how he's controlling things. And I did look up the cast list, because his voice sounded very familiar. And yes, Ashley Birch is playing Aloy and Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Lance Reddick is Silence, which is why I recognized his voice. But I also saw that John McMillan who plays Varl, aka Sir Laenor Valerian from House of the Dragon. So really, I just hope Varl has a really nice day. And I was afraid of running into spoilers when I looked at the cast list. And yeah, there was one. There is a character played by Leslie Ewan whose name is Gaia, and it's spelled in all capital letters, just like Hades' name is. So I have this feeling that she's another AI. Like, that just makes sense to me. So I also got a comment on last video from Horizon Mysteries 7308. Thank you. Pointing out that I actually missed a room in the Faro Automated Solutions building that has multiple data consoles that we can look at that will play holograms for us to teach us more about the robots. So I think I know what room that is. Because I remember going into a big room that had this kind of pad in the middle that looks very much like you would project a hologram from it. And I remember looking in this room being like, that doesn't look like there's any data points, and walking right back out. So that's what we're going to go find first, because I want to learn more about the robots. Absolutely want to learn more about the robots. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go try and find that. I think it was kind of like halfway through the facility. So, and then once we get that information, we'll start doing some wild speculations. Alrighty. Oh. Ancient debris that I missed, too. A new mug. Ooh, we have all of set 3. We can go give that to... Oh, it's a travel mug. Metallurgic International. We saw a data point with the company Metallurgic. But we have all of set 3. We can go give those to Studious Palace and see what he makes of them. That's exciting. Oh, I'm extra glad that we're coming back. So, the most important thing for me that we learned last episode was that we finally have a time... Oh goodness, they're all back. Oh no, they're all back. Alright, folks. It's alright. I definitely didn't expect them to all be back. I'm gonna have to deal with that corruptor. Okay, how do I... So there a way for me to, like, skip this section? Because the entrance was, like, over here, yeah? Oh, nope. Not there. Not there. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Am I lost? Am I lost? Alright. Alright, map. How do I get back in here? Oh, it's just the other way. It's the absolute other way. Okay. Okay, is it, like, up here? Okay. Let me see what I can find. Game, I was trying to talk about cool things we learned last time. But you put all these enemies right here. Okay. Did not tangle with the corruptor. Alright. we're on the right track now. So something I was really, really excited to learn about last episode was we finally got a timeline. So when Aloy first went into the Faro facility, the kind of opening... Oh, wait a second. Is this where I'm going? Yes. Yes, because down here we fought the Deathbringer. Oh yeah, there's new machines called Deathbringers. Hopefully it's not back. Okay, good. It's not back. I wouldn't have wanted to fight that again. So, when we first came here last episode, the AI in charge of the door scanned Aloy and told her that was basically like, "Hi, Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. You're 351 years late for your meeting." And just... Okay. Alrighty. What floor do we think it was on? What's this? Faro Automated Solutions. No, that's where I just came in. Okay, that's where I just came in. And I went down a floor. Is it this? I have a feeling it's this. I have a feeling it's this big room. That's what I want to go to. On the 3rd floor. Yeah, because everything else seems kind of small. Because this was just, yeah, this was just climbing up and up and up and up and up. The elevator shaft. Okay, so I think it's on the 3rd floor. So let's try and head up. So, and then one of the other data points we found was Elizabeth talking to Ted Faro about the looming apocalypse, and the date was 2063. So it's around the year about, like, 2414-ish, if my math is correct. Wait a second, can I get up from here? Game, we dropped a shortcut last time we were here. Okay, fine. So this is the timeline. Ted Faro is the owner of Faro Automated Solutions, where we are right now. He sort of started a market for personal assistant robots and bodyguard robots, but didn't make a name for himself until he hired Dr. Elizabeth Sobek, who pioneered the use of robotics in fighting climate change. So her Green Initiative robots in about the 2040s put Faro on the map. Then, in a move made by all supervillains, Faro decides he's going to move away from green initiatives into military contracts and weaponry. What floor are we on? We're on floor 2. Okay, let's keep going. Starts making robots that kill people. And Elizabeth is understandably upset about that. I thought this dropped Okay, so that's just not there anymore. Okay. Elizabeth quits Faro and makes her own company. They called Miriam. Oh, I forgot to look up if, like, Miriam is the name of a goddess that I'm just not recognizing. I also realized that Pharaoh is definitely a pun on the Egyptian Pharaoh, which is why one of his machines is named after Horus. He's definitely doing that Egyptian punning thing. So Elizabeth continues to make Green Initiative robots. And okay, I think we're almost there. Because that is where we went up, where we continued to go up and up and up and up to Ted's office. Yes, this is the room. This is the room that I, like, walked into. Didn't see any things, but this is definitely where holograms are. Okay, so before I go find those data consoles, Ted, in 2063, realizes that there's a glitch with his robots in that they are not responding anymore, and hires Elizabeth back, basically begs her to, okay, there we go. There's the little data pads. Okay. Begs Elizabeth to come back, and she basically looks at all his data and goes, we're all screwed. She gives a timeline of 15 months before Pharaoh's robots just completely override all of life on Earth, because Ted, in a stroke of genius, made them self-replicating and gave them the ability to eat organic matter as fuel, which is, of course, a horrible combination, but also horrible on their own. So Elizabeth comes up with Project Zero Dawn, but in the video we watched of them when she was giving him the info and basically saying, sign off on this and fund it because this is how we save the world, they don't actually say what it was, but Ted's response is like, you can't do this. This is there has to be another way. And she's like, no, there isn't. And he signs off on it, but we don't know anything else about it. So it's whatever Elizabeth did to stop the apocalypse. So let's watch these.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
So that answered one of my questions. My question was, what were the Corruptors called? They're called Scarabs. Thank you for encouraging me to come back here, Horizon Mysteries.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
I don't know, Aloy. Seems your ancestor figured out a way. I shouldn't be laughing because they're absolutely horrible killing machines, but he literally made them microtransactions. You have to keep paying in order for them to keep making new machines, which makes sense, but also... Oh, it's so dystopian. Alright, what is this? So that's the Metal Devil. That's definitely, like, I thought the Horus was going to be the thing, the Cthulhu monster hanging out on the outside of Allmother. And just... What's this one going to be?
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
I mean, got taken down by one person with a bow, so it can't be that good. But with a small environmental impact for its biomass conversion. Wow, that's that sentence is doing a lot of heavy lifting that it shouldn't be. Okay, alright, so we know a bit more about these three machines. I really don't want to fight a Horus, but we probably will. They're probably just going to resurrect the one that's sticking out of Allmother. With the rate we're going. Oh, can I not fast travel out of here? Oh no! Can I not fast travel out of here? No. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm climbing back to the top. Why can I not fast travel out of your game? Like... Invalid location. Can I not go to another map? Okay. That's the problem with it being its own map. Alright. So, while we climb, let's do some speculating, shall we? So, we know that Elizabeth is the one who came up with some way of ending the apocalypse. Or at least...
The snow sets in quicker than frost.
So... Faro's machines glitched. Well, she said, you know, oh, you don't want word to get out of what actually caused this glitch, so I'm not sure if it was sabotage or if, like, a code got corrupted into, like, horrible, absolutely horrible results. Oh, okay. But either way, the machines went completely out of control, and you have... Oh, I'm gonna... Maybe this will put me back outside. Oh, good. 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 We're outside. Okay. All right. Absolutely just stacking it off the tower. I'm going to actually warp over here to Lone Light, because I want to do the quest I want to do today is Hunter's Blind, the next quest in Talana's quest line. But, so let's pop over to Lone Light. and I will meet everyone there. Okay, what was I saying before I just absolutely stacked it off of a tower? Oh, yes. Pharaoh's machines, self-replicating, eat biomass. Biomass includes people. Elizabeth says 15 months, all life on Earth will be wiped out, unless we do this, which she never elaborates on. But Ted was extremely hesitant to sign. So, and what I was thinking about was that bunker at the very beginning of the game, where all the scientists in that bunker knew they were going to die. They knew they weren't going to survive whatever was coming. So whatever Elizabeth did to fix it caused...
Last time you showed up, more Glinthawks incoming.
Oh. Caused massive casualties. More Glinthawks? Where Glinthawks? Oh, Glinthawk. Hello. Hello. Hey, folks. Folks. Hey, no, focus on me. Come at me. Oh, I am standing in cold, aren't I? Hey. Oh boy. Heal, Aloy. Trying to fight. Alrighty. Okay, no ammo. Come down. Okay.
More coming.
You died. Oh yeah. Okay, where are you? I remember them being weak to fire, right?
More people.
I'm wondering if I could shock them. Nope, that's freeze. They're gonna be strong to that. I wonder if I, like, shocked them, I could get them to come down. Ow. Jerk. That was not particularly helpful.
This shot's for you.
That was not helpful. That was. Okay.
Missed again.
Okay, why don't you let me fire on it? Oh, I leveled up. Yeah, come down. You don't want to be up there. Oh, now you're all the way up there. I can't loot the machine if it's all the way up there. Oh, where's Talana? Hello? Talk to Talana. Yep. Oh, okay. Where'd they go? Wait. Okay, waypoint? Could you not have... I hate the waypoints in this game.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Okay. Find the cause of the Glinthawk attacks. Probably down here. Oh, wait. No, I saw a data point. I'm gonna fast travel back up. Because I just saw a data point on the HUD. I saw a data point the second I hit the button to rappel down. I saw the data point. Okay, where are you, data point? Where are you? Okay. You up in here? Data point. Are you in this building? No. Data point. You here? I wish it would tell me, like, how close I was to it. Or I wish... Oh. Did I see it? Did I see it? I did. There you are. I see you. Wait a second. How? Okay. If I stand here, can I scan it from here? Oh no, that's a... Darn. That's a campfire. Is it under here? Aha! The old ones. Scroll. Scanned glyphs. An academic scroll, glyphs etched in a tiny and fastidious hand. Myths of the Old Ones. Any Karja devout knows the truth of the Old Ones is laid out plainly in the Articles of the Sun Faith. A twilight time came upon them, as is the cycle of things, followed by a long night, and finally our ancestors' birth in the new dawn. Since that dawn, Karja history has been writ in the path of the sun, not the faded glories of those who came so long before us. Even the leaves of the old ones found by Araman have long since cracked and fallen to dust. Nevertheless, collected here for the study are the colorful beliefs of the old ones held by other tribes, which may offer a small insight into those tribes' primitive views of the world. The Oseram, as might be expected, view the workings of the world as a device, one where all things behave according to the mechanical rigidity and not the sun's divine rhythms. The movement of the tribes, of the seasons, of the stars at the night, are all accounted for by this interlocking and very complicated mechanism. The old ones were the caretakers of this great machine, but they neglected their duty to maintain it. The world machine thus fell into disrepair, and the civilizations of the old ones collapsed with it. Now, the Oseram use their myth to berate the other tribes as negligent and to hammer upon their own importance. How convenient that their tinkers and metalworkers alone might learn this mechanism's secrets and improve upon it with their ingenuity. An even more fanciful tale of censure comes from the Nora barbarians. They believe the old ones turned away from the teachings of the Nora's female god, the Allmother. Is Allmother Gaia? Allmother's probably Gaia, isn't it? Because there's a voice in Allmother. Though that could just be one of those, like, automated doors, like at Faro. So, maybe not. And they eloped with the machines to build their mighty cities. Having failed to tempt the Nora to join them, the machines rallied under the great metal devil and attacked the Allmother. In her vengeance, she stripped the machines of their wisdom, reducing them down to the simple metal beasts we see today. Without the assistance of the machines, the old ones were left to wander as exiles, never permitted to return to the isolation of the Nora and their strange feminine rites. From the survivors of this so-called punishment grew the other tribes, and this is why the Nora show distrust to all outside their borders, for we are descended from the faithless and do not shun the trappings of the ancient world. So that's interesting. I thought it was just the Oseram who were interested in the old world stuff as, like, a group, like as a monolith. But apparently the Karja as well. I would expect something with, like, the technology level of the Karja to have more, like, recovered tech other than just, like, the Eclipse and the Shadow Karja. Surprisingly, it is the Banuk whose belief is most similar to our own, though their methodology is bizarre in many ways. They believe the old ones grew complacent, thinking there was no challenge that could not be overcome, and in their pride they were undone. Hence, the Banuk give them no more attention than any other tribe defeated by the harshness of Banuk land. In fact, many Banuk hunters point to the absence of ruins in Ban-Ur as a sign that the old ones were never strong enough to endure its challenges. They claim that only the machines and the Banuk have ever roamed there, and they have nothing to learn from the ancients. The distant Utaru, however, believe that the old ones are still with them at all times. In Utaru rituals, those who died are returned to the soil, nourishing the land and living on in new growth. As long as the dead are remembered, they will contribute to the harvest and make them bountiful. Utaru see the richness of their territory. Plain song is evidence of this unique and disturbing cycle. Finally, there are a few living scholars of the Tenkath who we are regrettably denied any insight from the... as there are few living scholars of the Tenkath, we are regrettably denied any insight from that tribe. From what is known, though, it seems they have little concept of a wilder history at all. But, of course, this is what elevates a scholar of Meridian from a bloodthirsty raider to be aware of all the sun's light touches, however strange and unlikely the tales. Okay, that was interesting. That's neat. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, it's not the only data point. Is there one in here? Yep. No book. Why are those three that we watched? Should be these three, shouldn't it? I don't know why they're not in my notebook. Oh, is it because I died before I left the place? Is it because I died? I think it's probably because I died. Where is this note? Thank you. Gosh. Oh, okay. Small glyph book with cheap parchment illustrated with sketches of stern Banuk hunters. A guide to Ban-Ur and the Banuk by the well-traveled Aram. The sun shines golden on these times where one can experience the whole world without leaving the streets of Meridian, for the gates are thrown open and the world comes to us. And yet, as I walked among the markets, I heard a question in the air again. What to make of the Banuk, these stoic, silent northern hunters, these men and women of the ice? Unfortunately for my investigations, Banuk outlanders seldom remain in Meridian long enough for exhaustive study. Maybe because they're people and not animals to study. You could just go and talk to someone. It is believed that their cold blood does not take well to the heat. If I was to seek this knowledge, I would have to undergo the ordeal of taking up travel pack and quill and journeying to their homeland. Yeah, maybe you will. And so it came to be that I spent miserable time living among the Banuk and frigid Ban-Ur. Oh, good, you actually got off your butt and you went. Though the Banuk speak of their territory in reverent tones, put plainly, it is the most uncomfortable place in the world. There is beauty, soaring glaciers of jeweled hues, billows of steam that erupt from the earth, whirling auroras in the skies above. Yes, but the novelty quickly passes and the bone-freezing chill remains. It is a country of the moon. From the day of the sun, it is reduced to a needle's eye through the gray, and in the night, the moon rises 4 times the width. There is no welcome. Not in the land nor in its people, though I lived among one of the weraks, something like a group of families, but without the civility of a noble house. Each member must prove that they possess the will to survive alone. They seek to always be challenged, whether at the jaws of a machine or simply in their daily existence. I tried to explain my position, that the Karja faces a challenge, devises a solution, and then with challenge overcame, they can live in contentment. This concept horrified them. It was made clear that when I expected to sleep, I must dig out my own hollow in the snow for my tent. That when I expected to eat, I must hunt the food myself. I hid my disappointment. After all, I had participated in a hunting trial or two in my time, and accepted. On the 3rd morning, I was able to bring down a rabbit, much like those seen in the plains, but with a downy snow coat. Upon presenting my prize to the werak, I received only blank stares, until one indicated that I must skin and prepare it. Reader, I will spare you the details. The experience nearly changed me to only eat maize bread forevermore. I had barely finished my gory portion before the Banuk set off on the machine hunt with their shaman, a man with machine bindings sewn into his very skin, perhaps another challenge to decency. He claimed to sense the machine spirits close by, and sure enough, the hunters and I followed the tracks in the snow to a grazer herd. The Banuk made short work of them with their spears, and struck with curious desire to prove myself, I threw myself into stripping the fallen machine for parts. Instead of praise for my initiative, I was subjected to shaman's cursing and wailing, and hauled back to camp by a sullen hunter. Eventually, she explained that the machine spirits must be thanked for the gift of a successful hunt before any parts are harvested. Truly, I thought they were going to be mad at him because he didn't help. He didn't help fight them. Truly, I was despairing of the shifting wiles of Banuk culture, and longed for the certainty of the sun's guidance. That night, mercifully my last, my companions and another werak gathered under the pitiless clear sky to exchange songs, their way of recording history. Some understand the glyphs, but choose not to use them, asking what is a song without voices. By this point, I knew better than to answer. My deeds warranted a whole verse in the song of my companions, but from what I could make out, much was lost in the translation. Still, translation! Ooh, do the Banuk have a different language? Ooh. Still, there was laughter enough, and many promised to leave me a Bannock farewell mark for our time together. I parted ways with the Werak not far from High Bloom, and set apart climbing back down the Dawn Sentinel, and with it the sun-blessed civilization. As for my farewell marks, I saw no such thing when I packed my wetly frozen belongings, another Bannock mystery perhaps, and my advice to you, dear reader, is to let these people keep their mysteries to themselves. There's very little I like about the Karcha. I'm so glad Avad's trying to change things. Alright, back down this cliff. Let's go fight some Glinthawks. So, I've been thinking about the two different types of machines, because we've met now 3 different types of Faro machines. Well, we've fought 2 of them, the Corruptor and the Deathbringer, and then we know of the Horus one, which is the Metal Devil, clinging to the outside of Allmother. And I had been calling them kind of like old style machines, where like they're, you know, they've got the dark metal chassis, they overheat, they, you know, they're a little less animal-y than the other ones. So I'm wondering if the like newer machines are Miriam machines. Like I'm wondering if those are designed by Dr. Sobek versus designed by Faro Industries. Find the cause of the Glinthawk attacks. Well, there's 2 Glinthawks just sort of hanging out right there. I'm hoping they're Glinthawks and not Stormbirds or whatever that thing's called. Because, so, Elizabeth seemed to be making... Okay, what if I... Oh, I have to kill them? I was gonna say, what if I sneak? Oh, the other one's getting involved. No! No, no, I need more fire arrows. Ow! Come on. Calm down. Come down, please. Come down, please. Let's hang out. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, where are you? Ow! There you are. Come down. Come down, please. Let's hang out together. Oh god. What the fuck is this? Oh god. What did I just walk into?
Everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here.
Okay, where'd that one in the water go? I knocked one into the water. There we go. What am I walking into, game? Why are there snap moths? Just dead snap moths everywhere. Oh, are Glinthawks vultures? Glinthawks are like are they airborne vultures the way that the what are they called? Scrappers? The way the scrappers are hyenas? Alright, let's... This looks like a settlement.
Could use my focus. See what it turns up.
Okay, yeah, Ayla, let me loot everything first. Okay, what's this?
Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blinds.
Oh, Hunter's
Amateurs will
Blind.
leave easy tracks to follow.
Okay, let's... Okay, so we're thinking someone lured snap moths here? And killed a bunch of them. So Glinthawks must be scavengers. They must be like vulture machines.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters.
Hi. What you doing?
I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you? You already have one? Now that's impressive. All right, then.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
Aloy.
Okay, that was a lot of show of force over a cutscene that was just going to end with her handing over a Snapmaw heart. I'm going to take your stuff for that. You were rude, and I take your stuff. Hey, Talana.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Oh, I am in, Talana. Return to the Hunter's Lodge. Oh! I'm gonna get murdered by gravity more than once in this episode, aren't I? Alright, yeah, that was an interesting cutscene because, you know, clearly if we didn't have a Snapmaw heart, they'd be like, go get us one, and we'd have to go hunt Snapmaws. But it was just weird, like, the game knew I had one already, so it was kind of a little bit odd that they still went through the, like, none of us are leaving until, but that's alright. Let's pop back to Meridian, talk to Talana in the Hunter's Lodge. I definitely want to finish all of Talana's quest line before the end of the game, because she feels kind of important the way that, like, Farl and Arend and Sona and Avad felt, where, like, I feel like we really need to finish their quest line. And I think I want to put Nil in that category as well, like, do all of the, I'm not going to walk back to Meridian. What am I doing? Like, I definitely want to do all of the bandit camps, because I feel like it's important to, like, finish Nil's story out. I'm a little bit worried because there was that one bandit camp that I triggered before I, like, talked to him before it, and I never saw him during it. That one that was kind of, like, in between Day Tower and Meridian. But we'll see. Talana's questline definitely ends in fighting Red Maw. There's no way it doesn't end in fighting Red Maw. And a little bit worried about that boss fight, to be completely honest. But we'll see. Alright, let's find Studious Palace and hand in those mugs. See what we can get. So he's over here. He's the one who's right here, right? Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
You better remember me. Trade.
Yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, that was...
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged?
That's not super excited, but... Let's find... Is it right at the end? Oh. I forgot that the treasure boxes have pages. Palace reward box. Metal shards. Modification box, modification box. Oh. Neat. Take all.
Well
500
traveled?
shards isn't bad.
I would like to talk to you.
It's not bad at all, 500 shards. I know I need to open my treasure boxes. Hey, ma'am. Oh, who am I talking to? Trying to the Hunter's Lodge. What am I doing in the Hunter's Lodge? Oh, I have to talk to this jerk again.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements, and Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all. She did save his life, but I'm sure he'll listen to your prejudice over his own common sense. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
I hate him so much. He's so worse. But please, please take it up with my friend Avad. Yeah. Please, please go tell the Sun King that you don't approve of Aloy being a hunter. Tell me how that goes for you. Oh, Talana instructed Aloy to improve her standing in the lodge by bringing back a Thunderjaw and Stormbird trophies. Yeah, we're not doing that anytime soon. How is that level 18? The level recommendations mean absolutely nothing. But what I want to do is this to old acquaintance. The Osram alewife Gera seeks news of her husband who went missing on his way to the Hunter's Gathering. Because I want to do this errand. Because this quest marker takes us into a new area that has this tall neck. So I think I might want to go grab this tall neck. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're right back here. Was that there when we were just here? All right. Sure. So I've been thinking about Aloy because the door at Faro Automated Solutions read her.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Okay, yep, I know. I'm aware of how tall necks work. Thank you, Aloy.
We must be closing in on the signal.
Mm-hmm. I can hear him. Let's see where we can leap onto this tall neck. So all of the machines are reading her as Dr. Sobek, which is probably what the door in Allmother was reading, but its data bank has been corrupted, so it couldn't like fully be like, oh yes, hello Dr. Sobek, let me open my door for you. But it's reading her as like 99% DNA match. And Aloy originally thought that, oh, maybe she's my mother. But, that's
I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
Not how genetics works, right? Is there like...
The killers. What
Oh,
are they doing here?
good! Cultists! Okay. Good. Cultists. Love to see
Not
some
sure.
Trying to
cultists.
capture the Tallneck.
Love to see some cult. Oh god! Oh dear! I didn't even see you. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Alright. Aloy, where can we leap onto this Tallneck? Oh god.
Where the...
The shadow will reach you wherever you go.
I don't think so. I think you're just gonna die. Ow. Oh, I'm on fire. Love to be on fire. Oh, come on. He can hit me from there. Why can't I hit him from here? Okay. Okay. Let's let the rest of them just chill out. Because I should be able to leap onto the Tallneck from this scaffolding, right? If I can get up to the top of this scaffolding. Okay, we're gonna let them chill out. And we're gonna talk about Aloy. So, Aloy originally thought that Sobek was her mother, and then she found out that Sobek lived 350 years ago. And Aloy can't be like... Sylens did present the possibility to Aloy of cryogenics. But she can't be, you know, Sobek, because we saw her as a baby and as a child. And she can't be a twin, because Dr. Elizabeth was in her 40s when the Horizon Zero Dawn, like Project Zero Dawn, was happening. So there was that one data point that talked about... How do I get to the top of the scaffolding? Folks, your scaffolding is made wrong. There was that one data point that talked about Project Odyssey, where
Low and quiet does it.
they were putting... Oh god, there is a corruptor over here. Okay. Oh, and it's still looking. Okay. Once again, still don't want to get into a scrap with a corruptor if I can absolutely manage it. So Project Odyssey was this like life raft to basically... It sounded like it was just going to be like sent out to, you know, give humanity a second chance if we were destroying the planet, and that they were putting all of the inhabitants of Project Odyssey were going to be embryos. So I'm wondering if Sobek or somebody, one of the scientists she worked with, made an embryo from her DNA as like an emergency backup Dr. Sobek. And I'm wondering if something triggered to make emergency backup Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. I'm wondering if we are at the point where we need to talk about cloning and whether or not she's a clone. Because I went back and rewatched episode 3 of this Let's Play. Specifically the part where, after the proving, she wakes up in Allmother. And Tirsa tells her all about how I can't actually reach it from here, can I?
Shadows are getting long.
No, I won't be able to reach it from here. I gotta be up there. I gotta be up there. Okay. How do I get up there? So, Tirsa said that it was only right that Aloy was near her mother if she was dying. And that she didn't have a mother, that the mountain was her mother. So they just sort of found her in the mountain one day. So I'm wondering if All Mother is actually some form of cauldron that was able to, like, I don't know, resurrect? Shall we use the word resurrect? Sounds like Dr. Sobek. Like, oh, Ted's up to his nonsense. We have Ted nonsense. Let's have a Dr. Sobek to fix the problem. Oh, we have problems, which got me thinking about the derangement. And I'm wondering, I originally thought that the derangement was going to be something like the machines are fighting back against humans fighting them. But I'm wondering if... Oh god, do not get in here. Oh, cool. Okay, if I just hide here... I'm gonna end up taking down all of these. I'm gonna have to fight that corruptor, aren't I? Let me make more fire arrows. So, I'm wondering if... the derangement of the machines, like the machines starting to become more aggressive and more aggressive machines showing up, I'm wondering if that's in a response to the Eclipse resurrecting the Faro machines rather than a response to anything else. Like, I'm wondering if the machines that are like, oh, like the Ravagers and the Sawtooths, like the really aggressive machines that are very clearly based on predators.
She went that way.
Yes, she went that way. You don't see her. No one sees her. No one sees her. She's just gonna stay clinging to this ladder, completely out of the way. You don't see her. Shh. Go away, everybody. 'Cause this looks very much like a springboard that I might be able to get onto the tall neck from. So, I'm wondering if the cauldrons are clearly making more aggressive machines, and... Oh god. Oh, can it see me? Please don't see me.
Stop tensing up.
Please don't see me. Tall neck, hurry up. Tall neck, hurry up. I'm really hoping that this is the right platform. It looks like the right
Should
platform.
be able to jump onto
Yes!
the tall neck from here.
Thank you, Aloy. So, and the Eclipse starting to mess with the Faro machines.
Time to climb up to its head.
Probably also... Oh, how do I... No! No. Okay, come on, Aloy. Come on, Aloy. Is this it? Okay. Oh. These are so stressful. Why are these so stressful? Okay, come on. So, if that's when sort of like the Shadow Karja started messing with Hades and started messing with the Faro machines, it would also make sense that that's when, like, Break Glass, Make New Sobek happened, because Aloy's around 20 and Jiran's been in power around 20 years. And so, yeah, I'm just, that, it makes me wonder if, like, Sobek designed those, like, big, powerful predator machines as... Oh! Ow. Alright. Alright, Tallneck. Kick me in the face, why don't ya? Alrighty. Let's head to this. Head to this campfire. Let's get out of the danger zone of that corruptor. I think that, like, big pulse from the Tallneck disables machines in the area, but let's just be careful. Let's have a look at that notebook. Orbit initiated. Routing query, no response. G prime. Ping inert agents. Dormant. Okay. And there's still no context for that. Absolutely still no context for those. So yeah, that's my theory about the derangement, like machines, the like normally docile machines becoming more aggressive, plus more aggressive predatory machines showing up that are based on like mountain lions and saber-tooth and whatever a Thunderjaw is, right? So I think the Eclipse finding Hades and Hades encouraging them to resurrect Pharaoh's machines are what caused that. Oh. What's that? Oh. Yeah. Game, I already looked at that. Why are you telling me about it now? Okay. Those Glinthawks. If I have to fight them, I hope they're Glinthawks. Oh. It's okay. Let's just live and let live, folks. How do you override a Glinthawk? Like, how do you sneak up on it to override it? Anybody know? Oh god, they're seeing me.
Oh, come on.
They're so seeing me. Campfire discovered? Cool. We don't need that campfire. Let's go to this campfire. Just book it. I can hear them trying to shoot me. Alright. Folks, it's okay. How far are you gonna chase me? Oh, they're gonna totally just chase me the whole way, aren't they?
I'm gonna need this.
Ow. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh dear. What are you? Oh god. I'm gonna get other machines involved, aren't I? Alright. Are they done? Are you done? Have you lost interest? What is that? Is that a Thunderjaw? I kinda wanna sneak up on it and see what it is. This might go badly. That's definitely not a Lancehorn. It is a Thunderjaw. Alright, we're backing up. We're not fighting a Thunderjaw today. We'll fight Thunderjaws when I have, like, a full kit of weapons. And that Thunderjaw will definitely be Red Maw. Machine Sight Chargers. Just want to try and, like, refill the medicine pouch before we get into a fight with whatever is probably over here. Oh, goodness. I hope that this lady's husband isn't being harassed by a thunderjaw. Really? Really, you made... And then you want me to just go back over the river? Oh, that seemed medicinal? It did. Oh, waypoint.
Here's the bridge Jira mentioned. Now to see if... No telling how many people pass this way. But this was a man with a cart, so...
Okay, is it going this way? It is. Alrighty. Oh, we're good. We're doubling back. We're just gonna end up getting attacked by those Glinthawks again. Aren't we? That's Firekin Road. I hate that the Firekin Road is orange, because it makes me think it's medicinal. Oh, God, what are these? No, I don't want to deselect tracks. I want to know what this machine is.
He left the road.
Well, yeah, to avoid those, Aloy. I'm going off the road too, Tramplers. He went off the road to avoid Tramplers. Which we should be doing.
End of the tracks. Well, that doesn't make any sense. What's around here? Someone's possessions. Kendart's? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or... There's enough blood to worry me.
Oh, good. Where's your cart? How did the cart just disappear? Oh yeah, yep, we're gonna just hope the Glinthawks don't notice me this time. Oh, they're noticing me.
No more blood. Must have had time to bind his wound.
This is an extremely bad place to just be sitting and investigating.
This chest looks like it's of Osram making. At least he's easy to follow. Just hope he's okay.
Oh, follow the trail of objects. Alright, remind me never to use this campfire that's smack dab in the middle of a trampler herd.
The barrel. The scent reminds me of... Yes, Aaron's breath.
Ah,
That's Osram brew.
we got some booze.
Did it roll downhill?
Okay. Let's go up here. Sir? Sir, are you up here?
Snow chill. Itches.
Sir? Kendert? Hey! Hey, buddy! You're alive!
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, my goods scattered in a herd of Tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of Tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and Maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jura.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Hey, folks. You don't mind me, right? I'm just a little lady coming to get some bottles. Okay. I'm wondering if... Wait a second. Can I override a Trampler? Can I override a Trampler? Yes. So I could sneak up and Oh, that's a Thunderjaw. Okay. 2 Thunderjaws. Oh, God. Alright. Okay, we're gonna try and sneak up on one of these folks. And we're gonna override it. And we're gonna try and make it a distraction. That's the plan. Plan is distraction. Distract. Get bottles.
Not much gets past them.
Ow. Where are the rest of them? Oh, is that one? Aha! Okay, we just gotta get one more. One more. Hopefully without involving the Thunderjaw. Ow. Where's the last one? This is medicinal. Ooh! Okay, let's There it is, there it is, there it is! Okay, okay, okay. Bye, guys. Bye, folks. You folks have fun.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jura said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ildermen. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a Thunderjaw. It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stocking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
And you will find me not here because we are leaving. What is this? Oh, we gotta return to Jira. Okay, cool. We gotta return to her. So, we're leaving. Oh, man. Oh, we came really close to involving those 2 Thunderjaws, and I definitely did not want to involve 2 Thunderjaws and a herd of Tramplers. But let's go tell Jira we found her husband in the middle of a snowstorm on top of a mountain with no shirt on. Oh, Striders, Broadhead, and Chargers. Looks like they can be ridden. That's cool. Alright. Hey, Jira. And your husband. You're here now.
Little Spark. Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendrick wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the... Ealderman?
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Carja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's...
the tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you? There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Alright. So I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. We found out some more information about Faro machines, helped Talana, helped Jira, and yeah, I mean, we of course don't have all the information just yet, but Aloy's an exact genetic match to Dr. Sobek, and that can't be by accident. And I think that all these animal machines were part of Sobek's plan to fight Faro's machines. So I think the more dangerous ones showing up now are to do with Hades and the resurrected Faro machines. And that would also explain why Hades is like so freaked out by Sobek being here, or who he thinks is Dr. Sobek. So that's my theory for now, and we'll see where we get to next time. I'll see you then. Bye.